Hey everybody, this is Bobby from Femme Couture. I don't want to scare you. I have no makeup on. This is my full face tutorial so you can see how to actually prime your face, get it prepared for regular makeup. Now, I don't use primers on an everyday basis. I use them for special occasions. So like a face primer, an eye primer, those are special occasions only because who has time, especially with a 2-year-old, to go running around and doing a full face constantly. So I'm going to show you what I do. The first thing I do after I've washed my face, I've used my toner, I've moisturized already. That's already done. I'm not trying to scare you, but no other makeup. First, I will use my concealer. This, as you can see, I've used tons of it. I love this concealer. It's from Neutrogena. I use Buff number 9. It's Buff number 9. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to show you what I do with my concealer. I take it, and I always use my finger when it's like non-special occasion, and I'll dab some on there like that. Let me back out some focuses. And then I'm going to put it right under here like this, and I'm just going to dab it like so, okay? And then I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to dab on the other side. And then anywhere else that you need it, I always get all up in my well because you have to. The well gets dark as well, okay? Like that. Now, if you have redness here, you could do a little there, up in here, whatever you think actually needs it. Down here. Me, I just like it up in here. So I'm going to take it, and now I'm going to rub it out. I just want to look in my mirror here. And I like to rub on top of the lid like this because that way, that's your eye primer. You know, it keeps your eyeshadow there longer. Make sure we get under there. Do the other side. I make funny faces when I do my makeup all the time, so I hope you don't mind. It really makes it easier if you and stretch your face out. This comes with a setting powder. Setting powders are awesome. They're just translucent white powders. It comes with a little puffer thing, and it looks like that. You just take it, and I tap it up like this to get some on there, and you just rub it all over, and it sets that powder in extremely well. Do the other side, just like that. Okay, that is my little foundation. My concealer, I should say. For my foundation, I don't use liquid foundation during the winter or summer months during the day. To me, it's too heavy. So I use the CoverGirl. Oh, I'm zoomed in, I forgot. I use the CoverGirl Clean Makeup. Yeah, CoverGirl Clean. I'm going to zoom out here so you can see my whole face again. I'm a little shiny. You can see that. That will take care of. Mine's in a 150 Creamy Beige, which looks like this. You can see I use that a lot too. Now, I don't use this puffer thing that comes with it. What I do use it for is I pat a little bit like this in the product, and then I go under my eye where I put my concealer and up on that well. And I'll do the same on the other side. And that's the only time I ever use this. Otherwise, it stays up in the mirror. And I use a big fluffy, excuse me, brush. This is my big fluffy brush. It's super, super, super fluffy. It's huge. It's not a kabuki. It's just your normal brush. It's actually a no-name brush that I got in clearance. I think it's a, maybe a Sonia from Walmart. It was on clearance. It's a great brush, fluffy, my favorite. I take it, I dip it in my product, and then I tap like this so you have it set in. And I do circles. Circles are the best because you can buff. You're buffing. That's the main part, is the buffing. We're going to buff everything out under the jawline, on the ear, and in that hairline. As you can see, I'm wearing my Dollar Tree Find. I love this thing. It keeps your hair back so you can get everything. Tap some more, and then buff. You really do need something to hold your hair back to get in that hairline because you don't want any really like crazy lines going on there. And then in the middle of my face, I do the same thing over my lips. The other thing I forgot to do to tell you, if you're going to be wearing a lipstick, I like to mute out my lips a lot. I'll put the concealer right on there. If I was wearing lipstick for this tutorial, I would show you how to do that. Otherwise, it's really not all that important. Back to my main face. Then I get a bronzer. I use Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends. This one is just natural radiance bronzer, Sunkissed 30. I love this stuff. It's not really shimmery, shiny, or anything like that. It's just a matte bronzer of different colors. It does come with a brush if you want to use it. I've never used the brush. It actually still has the wrapper on it. Another one of those brushes that I got from on clearance. It's the same brand as the other one. It's just, it doesn't say what it is. And it's just a big powdery brush. And I use this to contour my face. I'll put my bronzer here and in here and down here. And making the big three is the best way to contour your face. And you'll make a big three all over. So I'm going to dip this in my bronzer. What I like to start off with first is right here. So I'm going to suck my cheeks in, and you're going to go from up here starting, so more of the product is here, and going right down. You're going to stop before your smile line. And you're going to do that on the other side too. And then I take a little bit extra, and I do right here in my nose to contour my nose. You could use a smaller brush for this because this does get a little difficult. I don't, obviously. And then I'll put a little more product on and do my three. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, and then you just keep doing that. You're going to buff it all out. And you want it so it does get on the side of your face. And doing this in the camera, by the way, very interesting. I'm not actually using a mirror. I'm using you guys as I'm recording, so it's a little weird. Another place to contour your face is right underneath, because you don't want to look funny, and bring that down right on your neck so your neck isn't a different color than your face. That's always important. That would look really funny if you were walking around with like this super white neck. I see that line a lot of times, so you want to buff that out. The thing it does too is it makes your face look thinner. Another contouring trick to help yourself out, and this takes me a total of like 2 minutes every day. You can ask my mother-in-law, she knows. I love this. It came in this box from Victoria's Secret, and it's just an illuminating powder. It's a highlighter. The Physician Formula blush that I'm going to show you actually just came out with one. The same type with the blush is brand new too. Here's the thing. It's really pretty. And it looks like this on the inside. This is the Victoria's Secret one. I will have this listed. I don't know if you can get this anymore. It was one of those limited edition things, but I'll give you an alternative that works really nice too. I just patted in there, and then I'm going to do here. And this, I'm going to make a little C and go up like this, because this is going to add some light and shimmer. And that light and shimmer is beautiful. It does really help contour your face. I'm going to do it there. And then another contouring spot I like is right on the bridge of my nose, above here, and down here. So I'm going to go like this, and go like this. And that's going to just add a little thing. If you want to put a little on top of your brow, you can do that. It just helps contour your face, adds a little oomph. Next, what I'm going to do is my blush. Now, my blush, I usually use the same brush for my highlighter, depending on what kind of blush I use, or a fan brush. I like both. This is another cheapie. This came in a set from JCPenney's. The blush, you can use cream or powder. Here's my cream blush. This is from New York Color. It's one of those cheapies I found at Rite Aid, but I love it. It actually is really smooth and shimmery and fun. It's just a light pink color. I don't actually usually roll it up like that, but here's how you use it. Take your ring finger and you just dab it in here like this in a circle so you get some product, and then tap it onto your thumb so it warms that product up, and then you're just going to smile and bring it all the way back like this. Very lightly. The product that was on your thumb, you can go like this and just go like this, and then you're going to do the same on the other side. And you're just going to smile and bring it on back. Always draw the color back, because if you don't, it's going to look super funny. And that's it. See? It's nice and fun. Let me zoom in so you guys can see that blush, if you can see it. It's a very light color. My other blush that I love to use, and that's quick and easy to use. And the best thing with that is that you can multitask with this. You can put a little on your lips and give yourself a pretty sheen. Just a little. I dropped that. Oops. Anyway, so that'll be a blooper. Physicians Formula came out with this really pretty Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. It's really pretty. It's supposed to recreate your endorphins that you have in your own brain to actually keep you happy. It smells like violet and jasmine. It's beautiful. They also came out with a translucent powder like this and a highlighting powder. They are $13 a piece. I had a $3 coupon on mine, so I got it a little bit cheaper. And they also come with, like, it flips up. It's really cool. And it comes with a brush. Obviously, I don't use it, but if you want to bring it with you, it sits right in there like that. And they have a mirror. If you want to bring it with you, you can. There it is again. I use this. It's a super strong color. Beautiful with my skin. I love it. But I use the fan brush with it. So that fun shaping fan brush. And fan brushes are really easy to use. People are scared of them. I don't know why. You just dab it in the color. Get a little bit of that pigment on there. I don't know if you can see that. It's very light. And just wisp it on, because you know what? This is so bright that it really will give you that clowny look, and you don't want that. Dip a little in the color like that and wisp it on. Like I said, it's so super bright. You don't want it to be too harsh. And that, doing a tutorial took me 11 minutes. It usually would take me 5 to do that part. But that's it. There's your face. So have a great day, and I hope you had fun doing this. And if you want to, stay tuned. I'm going to do an eye tutorial next. Also visit my website, www.femcouture.webs.com, and there'll be a list of all the products I used today. Thanks, guys. Bye.